Hello, I'm Peter Freeth and I want you to join me on the 14th of March 2020 at the All About You Centre in Hong Kong for a very special masterclass entitled Influencing Sales Through Language. Now, if you work in sales, if you run your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, self-employed, well, even if you're looking for a new job or a new role or a new career direction, you're in the business of sales. You are presenting something that you want somebody else to choose, to fall in love with, to want. And therefore, most of us are in the business of sales, whether or not that's in our job title or not. And if we work in sales, then we are professional communicators. And we're not trying to get people to buy products or services. We're really trying to get people to buy into ideas, to transfer ideas, dreams, hopes, aspirations from our mind into theirs, and to get them to really connect with and to fall in love with and to engage with the communication and the conversation that we're having, and really get the ideas that are in your mind into the mind of the person that you're working with. Now, your mind and body together are a very sophisticated communication system capable of conveying multiple messages at the same time. And this is the problem. When in the back of your mind there's any doubt, hesitation, disbelief, you will communicate that to your prospects, to your customers, to your clients through all forms of communication, through phone calls, through verbal communication, through non-verbal communication, and most often through emails. Now, as a professional communicator, I'm sure you're very aware of the power of communication in relation to sales, and I'm sure you go through your emails before you send them and you take out any language that seems a bit soft or a bit vague or a bit inconsistent, and you look for words like maybe and try and could and possibly and hope, and I'm sure you take those out. What you don't realise is your unconscious mind is putting those words in there. And it isn't just putting those words in there. It's not just the obvious ones that you can spot. There's all kinds of information, multiple messages that are being communicated at the same time. And if you're not aware of that, then those multiple messages are ending up in the prospect's mind. And they're influencing them. And they're causing the same doubts and worries that are in your mind when you send the email or when you make the phone call or when you make the presentation. And so if as a professional communicator you're not aware of how these unconscious messages find their way into all kinds of different forms of communication, then you're not fully in control of the message that you're putting out there, and it isn't 100% aligned with your intentions to be successful and to be effective in the job that you do. So the purpose of this very special one-day masterclass is to look through and to review the way that you're communicating with your customers and your clients and your prospects, and to understand the way that your unconscious mind and your unconscious bias is weaving its way into the communication and into the messages that you send, causing you to not get the full results that you could be getting. And so as a result of this one-day masterclass, you'll be completely aware of what you're communicating to your customers and clients. You'll be completely aware of the different messages that you're sending, and you'll have the ability to review your communication and clean it up and make it 100% aligned and 100% congruent and 100% purposeful in the way that you communicate your message. So if that all sounds good to you, and as a professional communicator, it really should, then I will see you on Saturday the 14th of March 2020 at the All About You Centre in Hong Kong.